Hi, what the heck is feet in straps and arms in straps? You might hear some people who go to Pilates talk about that, and people think it sounds very scary, but it is actually super fun. They literally sell shirts. So let's spend just a few minutes and we'll go over the basics of feet in straps and arms in straps. Okay, so your instructor is going to have you lay on your back, resting your feet on the foot bar before you grab your straps. Now, I'm not even going to tell you the spring settings because you're going to listen to your instructor and she's going to tell you what springs and how to modify if you need to. So now I'm going to grab my loops. These happen to be on our pegs. I'm going to find the short loops, right? We have long loops and short loops. Finding my short loops. I'm going to bring my hands so they're in front of my shoulders. I don't want them to go too far back and mess with my shoulders and my rotator cuff and mess with the shoulder blocks in the way. So I'm going to bring my palms so they're right over my shoulders and make sure when we're doing this they don't go past it. Right, so straight above, I'm going to bring my belly button to my spine and down to the carriage to help engage my core with this as well. Then I'm going to bring one foot up to tabletop and the other foot. Now, the very basic is lower and lift with our arms, which is just like it sounds, lower and lift. See, not scary. Lower and lift. We can also work our tricep. So a popular one is a tricep press. So we're going to lower down. I'm going to bend my elbows so my forearms are up to 90, just like a little baby T-Rex, and press back down. You'll notice my elbows are hovering off the carriage and squeezed in tightly by my side. They're not just kind of like out to the sides doing whatever. Little baby T-Rex and press. Or maybe my instructor is going to have me do a tricep tap. So I raise up, little baby tap, and back up. Then we can also do our circles. So arms are going to come up, out to a T, press into our sides. Just like this. You can also, your instructor might say you can add a head, neck, and chest lift. So I'm scooping up when I go down. Then I can also switch directions. And this makes the exercise feel very different when you do circles in different directions. So you'll notice here, I have my feet still on tabletop. You might notice as you get stronger and you want to progress your core, you're going to bring them up to 90 and then down at 45. But if you're a beginner, just worry about keeping them in tabletop with your knees on top of your hips. When they come in too close, we're losing that core work. You'll notice when you're new and you don't have as strong of a core yet, your knees are going to want to come back in. Your instructor will tell you to put them back where they are. Now, how do we get our feet in the straps? So I'm going to find the foot bar. I'm going to take the long loop, put it on the pad of one foot, press that foot out so I can bring this other foot to me and put that one on. Now, belly button still pull down to the carriage. So with this, lower and lift, but with our legs. So I'm going to go down and watch what my back does here. If I go too low, see it starts to arch. So we don't want that. So I'm going to readjust myself here. We're going to go down. I'm going to stop about right here. And then I'm going to go back up, but my tailbone's still going to be on the carriage. There are exercises where your tailbone lifts, but when you're a beginner, just worry about having your lower back not arch and then not lift when you come up. There's so many different fun exercises and stretches, but let's go into our frog exercise. So I'm going to lower down. My heels are going to stay clicked together. Knees butterfly out to the side, and then press back out. Coming in, they're going to stop right over my hip and press back. Feet in straps is so fun. A lot of people do it with their eyes closed, and we'll just put their hands right here so they can close their eyes and they can feel when their legs are coming in. So then they can just press back out and not have to worry about losing that core engagement by coming in too much. We can go into our circle, so parallel feet up to the ceiling. Going into our circle, you can start small and get bigger. There's always some dancers or former dancers in class that can do really, really big circles and are really flexible, but whatever works for you and your body. Always start small and you can get bigger. And then we can switch directions. So these are more exercises that we do, and there's also so many fun stretches. So we can do a little pike stretch, bring my toes up. I have super tight IT bands. I swear they reset every night. I try to stretch them, and the next day they're as tight as can be again. So this, just like this, I feel a big stretch right here. And then we can go into our butterfly stretch. So this is super nice. A lot of people love this. They'll just bring their arms to the side, close their eyes. We can do our stag. I'm really tight right now, so it's not going all the way. There we go. That's better. So that's our stag. We have our happy baby. There's so many fun stretches that you can do with feet and straps. So hopefully now that you hear that term, it doesn't sound so scary now that you've heard the term and actually see what it is. So it is so fun. Please check out a class at your local studio.